Greetings from parts unknown. My name is Sonny Sofrito, and today I am joined by
the greatest general manager in Yep, I Like Wrestling history.
And I'm also joined today by
Tara Marie, the princess and resident glamazon of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
a.k.a. the birthday girl.
Oh, stop it.
Happy birthday, darling.
I turned 21 again. It was
I
amazing.
know. You don't look a day over 30. And it's so good. So good to be back here with you two. Is it Wednesday?
You know, I would have said 31.
Well, you know.
Given that it's the 31st episode.
Is it the 31st episode? We are officially too old to date.
Oh, you can't.
Shout out to
because
Christian Mingle.
You missed
Oh,
the
shit.
30th.
I did.
You did.
I
You
did.
did. It's
Sorry,
okay.
I was tending to my general manager duties.
It's okay. We had some weird guy on here. It's
Yes.
sorry.
Do tell your brother I miss him. I do miss him, Sonny.
Jesus, the way you say it, maybe he's going to freaking pop
do.
up.
I don't know. I'd love it if Ruby popped up, but that's a whole separate podcast. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
As long as it's not Katie
You know what?
Swagger.
Before damn.
Shout out to Kevin up in Yonkers.
Kurt, I love you.
Oh, Yonkers, the ugly stepsister of the Bronx. What's that, Sonny?
I'll allow it.
Same.
We love you, Kevin.
So how long has it been since you've been on the podcast?
It's been many, many hours. According to my iPhone, 336 hours exactly. Yes, I hate Apple products. So shout out to Galaxy because I will be getting a new one come Labor Day.
You're going to be doing what on Labor Day?
Getting a new one.
Oh,
Getting a
we're back.
shout out to Vacant.
Oh! Shout out to Vacant. So, ladies and gentlemen,
This is journalism.
this is journalism. Shall we begin? We got some big news this past Monday.
Yes, we did. So WWE has announced that there is going to be the WWE Evolution pay-per-view, which is going to be an all-women's pay-per-view event in October, on October 28th, I think, to be exact.
Yes, it is.
And this is a great moment for women in wrestling, women's wrestling, and any little girl that is aspiring to become a wrestler. So
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And then once you're done,
Sorry.
I'll go. We'll do that.
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead, Teddy. See, why don't you just enlighten us with your thoughts?
Don't get me wrong. I am the biggest mark for women's wrestling. I've always supported women's wrestling.
Tell me more.
However, this may be oversaturation. I agree with WWE former diva Terry Reynolds, who said the divas or the women wrestlers should be like icing on a cake. You got 90% cake, 10% icing. An entire pay-per-view for the women, that means some of these women would actually have to have storylines. Shout out to Dana Brooke and Foxy, who don't. So we're going to put women on an entire pay-per-view and do it the whole night long? Really? Do we need that?
You are the most chauvinistic man I
Can
have
I
ever
go?
met.
I'm just saying.
Before I let Tara go, all I'm gonna say is this: ding, ding.
I mean, and one more thing. And before you go,
Okay.
why are we calling the first ladies pay-per-view a name that was used for a male stable? Shout out to Evolution, Ric Flair, Randy Orton, Triple H, and Bautista.
Yeah, because they all have vaginas.
Oh, wow. Oh, no disclaimer? Oh, I see the Puerto Rican podcast is still in full effect.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Ah,
Yes, it is.
also,
You had your sausage fest at the Greatest Royal Rumble. So if you're talking about cake with icing, there was no icing on that cake. Y'all had pound
There was
cake
no- I
right
give it
there.
to
There
you.
was nothing there.
I'll give that to you.
Nothing there. So it is our turn to be tagged in. And you're going back to Saudi Arabia to do another one. So can we have like one time?
But
and
you
you
know
have
what, though?
storylines coming from NXT, NXT UK. You got the girls from SmackDown. You got the girls from Raw. We don't even need Alicia Fox. You could keep her. Take her to Newark. I really don't care.
Oh, shout out to Newark.
Where her weave is from?
Oh,
Oh my god.
she's from Florida. and
That
her-
was
her
okay.
weave's from
That
Newark.
deserves a disclaimer. That was a little too much because I got
Poor
weave in my
Foxy.
hair right now.
Poor Foxy.
Is it from Newark?
No, it is from Japan.
Ooh.
Or Amazon. It's from Russia.
Shout out to Lana.
Shout out to Lana.
Yes.
Yes.
Happy Rusev Day, everyone.
Happy Rusev
Happy
Day.
Lana Day. It
Happy
is
Rusev Day.
the women's-
Rusev Machka.
It's the women's evolution, damn it. And y'all will respect me today.
So there was no other name we could call it?
It's been the...
Well, I mean, dude, it makes sense. I mean, it was the Divas Revolution, and now it's evolved into WWE Evolution. So
Also, Triple H was like, this is genius. Nobody remembers Evolution. Even though they did the gimmick like 4 years ago again. Like, and they had t-shirts with like skeletons. Remember all of those t-shirts? Yeah.
Shout out to Flair. Now I get it from the legal standpoint because WWE probably still owns the copyright to Evolution. So I get Vince
Might
is
as well
trying to
use
save
it.
money, might as well use it. But really, there was no other name. And really, 3 hours? We got 3 hours worth of female stuff to go? Really?
So you could go, it's 3 hours of males, and that's fine when it's the girl.
No.
But now that it's women, it's a problem.
But I didn't watch the girl because I always think there's enough room for everyone. Men and
That is
women.
Saudi
So I didn't
Arabia.
watch the Greatest Royal Rumble because the women weren't allowed on there.
Yeah, but if Ricochet was on there.
well, I mean, next time,
Sonny, I slid out of my recliner when Ricochet did the flip. And oh my god, Ricochet's been on loops in my house.
are we gonna go back to this whole?
No, I'm just saying because there's a very awkward video that he posted on Instagram.
Yeah, I know, I saw it.
We are talking about the ladies.
Oh, sorry.
damn
You
it.
segued. I'm
You
sorry.
know what?
We'll-
I did not.
Well, we'll
segue.
talk about Ricochet
We'll
because
double back to Ricochet.
never
Anytime.
But listen, my thoughts on this evolution.
Oh, we forgot about him.
Basically, all I'm gonna say is I'm in favor for it. I'm looking forward to it. And
Sonny's in favor of women of rolling around for 3 hours. Big surprise
You're
face.
trying to make it seem like they don't wrestle right now. Now we're gonna fight because, especially the NXT girls, like they might be ugly, but they could wrestle.
Shout out to
okay?
Shayna Baszler.
Actually, not all the ladies on NXT are ugly, so
I know.
I'm actually
you
here
know
for
what?
it too.
I didn't think Ember Moon was attractive until she got called up, and then I was like, "Yo, you're really cute." Like, but when she was on NXT, I was like, "Who is this woof?"
You know what's funny? I didn't really look at her that well until Chris Spotface. Shout out to Chris
Shout out to Chris.
when he was like, "Yo, she's a hard sister." and I had a really, not hard. He was like, "Yo, that's a rough sister," and I was like, "Yo, let me take a look at her again."
She's sexy.
She's a
sexy.
She has a sexiness about her. I don't know if
Translation for us English people over here. What
I
was
don't know how you translate freaky-tona. She look like a freaky-tona. She got her tongue out all the time, like the
Dude,
context.
just understand the context of the word.
that?
Frikitona, frikitona.
Shout out to Daddy Yankee because I don't know what's happening here. That sounded like reggaeton for a second, but I don't know.
It is. Is it? I will play the song for you later.
So okay, honestly, guys, all truth aside, you think WWE has 3 hours worth of contact with
Yes,
just
because
ladies?
they have
Yeah.
to pull them from
Yeah.
another continent.
Yeah,
They gotta pull them.
I think they do also.
Sorry,
They're tying
sorry.
in the Mae
Let me
Young Classic.
rephrase the question. 3 hours of good content in them.
I didn't say all that. I
I
just said it's good.
Oh, now thank you, Mr. Trump. Now we're wavering. Okay.
Tell me the last time we had a good 3 hours of pay per view.
It's
with
called-
men in it.
It was
Woo!
called The King of the Ring 1998. But it happened. So,
I was 9.
don't get me wrong. I love the lady. Really?
All right,
She had
wait.
to- She had
Hold
to
on a
slip that
second.
in there. Oh.
That means Ruby was 3.
Do tell your brother I miss it.
Those are the thoughts and opinions of Tara,
Ageism.
and we do not want to hear your words or thoughts or opinions
We have
about
to let
age.
we have to let it slide. It's her birthday.
Fuck that shit. She just put us down by making us.
I'm
seem
sorry,
old.
us? No. That was a you.
Oh, so wait.
That was a you.
Oh, word?
He's a young, strapping man.
Yes. Wait, I was. I
wait,
don't recall. I don't know. Wait, who was that at? Who was that aimed at?
That was aimed at both of us.
She said Sunny, see?
Oh, what?
That's Sonny. I'm sorry.
But in any event, okay, so tell me, take away Charlotte.
Tara's birthday gift is going to be a pink slip.
Oh, shout out to the unemployment line. Say hello to Zack Ryder for me while you're there.
Leave him alone.
Oh, woo, woo, woo.
You don't know it.
You didn't know
Better
me.
leave him alone. That's what you're gonna do.
So a lot of people thought it was going to be the reveal of the women's tag team division, which equally
that would make no sense.
Skeeved me out.
If we make more titles for the women, that makes no sense.
It does, but on an entire pay-per-view, really?
Things are gonna happen. Other things are gonna happen.
When I was looking something up, you know that there was a tag team championship for women back in the 80s?
Yes, back in the day, yes.
Yeah, I didn't even remember that.
And look what happened to it. It just failed
jump-
off.
Yeah,
There's-
I was talking with somebody. They were telling me about the jumping bombshells who were out of Japan.
Shout out to Rock and Robin and what's her name?
Lilani Kai.
Bull Nankano. Yeah, these were some ladies back in the day, but
It makes no sense because then they're just gonna start pairing up random chicks together.
Yes.
2, they're gonna start calling up people for no reason. We're gonna have those titles for no reason. It makes no sense to do that. Give us our own pay-per-view. Fine, we'll see how it works. Do not write it off before it happens.
I'm still going to watch it because the Queen will be there. Charlotte Flair will be there, so of course I will be.
You mean Lita? Lita will be there, yes, and Trish Stratus. Yes.
That is exciting.
Yes, they
Trish
will
and
be there.
Lita.
Mickey James called out Trish for a match. I'm looking forward to that too.
I bet you are.
Shout out to WrestleMania when the best hand gesture ever. Shout out to Mickey James. It'll be nice to see some of the older ladies, including Michelle McCool. I'm sure we all know who she is. But it's like 3 hours worth. 3 hours worth. I don't know, but I'm going to tune in to be pleasantly surprised.
I don't expect to be pleasantly surprised. I expect to be satisfied.
You know,
We
what?
bet.
I see what I see.
3 hours of
I see what
women.
you did there. I see what you did there, and I'm not doing that with you tonight, Sonny. I can't. Mandy Rose, yeah, I'm sure Mandy will be featured on the pay-per-view in some way.
Yeah, she'll definitely. It's good. I think it's gonna go well if Steph and Triple H have a big hand in it. If it's mostly Vince, we are so screwed.
Yeah, I
We're
mean,
so screwed.
if they use a lot of the old school bookings to progress this and not the new school booking tactics they've been using to further along the storylines on NXT, you know, it could be very successful, you know. But
We'll see.
yeah, I think we have something really good to look forward to. And you know what? Obviously, we're gonna do a viewing party for that, and because it's about 3 days before Halloween, we're gonna make that a costume party. So,
Challenge accepted.
so
I will be
exactly.
coming in as Ruby Riot. Thank you very much.
I will be coming in as nauseous. So yeah, that's great.
I'm gonna convince Ruby to come in as Elias.
Oh my God, with a guitar, yes.
You know what? I was wondering if you were gonna tell me you were gonna convince him to come in as Mandy Rose.
I could probably have to dress as
here
Liv
for
Morgan.
that. Oh God, Liv Morgan.
No, don't ruin it.
Sarah
Who
Logan.
has a guitar we could borrow? Anybody?
Who has a guitar?
Yeah, he needs a guitar.
Dude, you
Those
just
are
get
expensive.
Nah, you could just go to a bullshit 5 and dime store and just get one of them shits.
Oh, I thought you're Puerto Rican. I thought you just had them lying around your house, you know, in congas.
That's a cuatro.
Again, I'm lost. I don't know what's happening here.
They're different guitars.
It's a 4-string guitar.
It's a different.
Ah, gotcha.
Hence the name cuatro.
Gotcha.
Espanol.
I know you know the word cuatro. I'm sure you've been on your cuatro plenty of times.
I know all those words separately.
Didn't you have like 2 favorite phrases in
I
Spanish?
did. The only 2 phrases I know in Spanish. One, ¿Dónde es la Crisco?
Yes.
Where is the Crisco? And the other one is, my wife is home, corre. So those are the only 2 Spanish words. And I learned them both in high school. So that shows you what was going on.
That's a whole nother case that we
I
cannot get
know.
into. The feds.
Yo, I don't even want to know anymore about that.
That's really
Shout out to
bad.
my Spanish teacher, Mr. Gonzalez. Thank you.
Wow.
All right, let's move on, please.
That's what he
sure.
said. Wow.
No.
Anywho.
Something that's right up my alley. The WWE 2K19 Special Edition, featuring Ric Flair, comes with a frickin' pop toy.
No freaking way. A pop toy's going to be in it?
A frickin' pop toy.
Wow.
Hold on. I will bring up footage for y'all.
You do realize that this is an audio podcast.
I know
right?
it's for you two, not them. While I'm doing this, they could Google it. What you think? Like, hello?
Go ahead, say the domain name. www.
Wait, I forgot who sent it to me. Oh, nah.
Well, you know what? It was probably while you were watching Mr. and Mrs.
Ooh.
Oh, no. I said Mr. and Mrs.
It's
the Ms. and
Ms.
Mrs.
and Mrs.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Miz
oh my
is
God.
having the best week ever.
Oh, hell yeah.
He really is.
I mean, we're gonna get to SmackDown in a minute, but I love the end of SmackDown.
Oh,
And he's been the MVP of the All-Star game. He's been all over the TV. He's been all over. He's been everywhere. I mean, and it's good to see this dude like get to where he's at.
from such humble beginnings as the real world.
Yeah, I mean, he was just a regular mark that just wanted to become a wrestler, and he kind of achieved it. He stumbled along the way, you know, kind of screwing up here and there, but he's got to a point where he's earned that spot.
And shout out to all you plain-looking men out there. Keep hope alive, because hot girls do like funny guys sometimes. Look,
They do.
he married Maurice, who used to be hot, and you know,
Used
and
to
he's
be.
fun.
She just had a baby,
Dude,
man.
she's still hot, man.
Okay, quick, Mandy Rose or Maurice?
Maurice.
I don't know, man. That's
Over Mandy Rose?
Yes.
honestly, Maurice looks a
In
little bit
looks.
hotter now.
It
than-
looks.
Really?
Maurice is a little bit hotter now.
She
There's
look
she has a little MILF thing going on that. I
Well,
think she,
well.
I think she looks hotter now.
And just like that, Mandy Rose is on the decline. I knew if I waited long enough, I'd see the day. So, shall we get to the Monday wrestling program, as Sonny likes to call it?
Exactly, because
Because I call it Raw.
And guess what that started with? The announcement of the all-women pay-per-view Evolution. It's so good.
You can't spell evolution without this is gonna suck.
It is not gonna suck.
those are the words in the.
Oh, you are kidding me. I cannot do this. Okay, but besides that, okay, so the B team.
I said it last week. I'll say it again. I love their theme song. It's so good.
You know, I haven't even paid attention to their theme song, but I like the B team. I'm a B
It's
team.
growing on me.
I haven't really paid attention to the theme song. It's like when it comes on, I'm not really listening.
But do we have a DJ that can play that song for us real quick? No? Okay.
Where are we? The
I feel-
limelight? The DJ?
We're working on it. I feel like we're
Well, you thought-
growing.
You know, we it takes thousands of pennies to make this
It does.
audio.
Tens of dollars.
Audio takes time.
Wait,
I told you I had a whole crew with me.
wait, who the hell is coming? Yo, that theme song just came on. Who the hell is coming through?
Wow.
Oh wait, is that who I think it is? My God, coming down the entrance ramp. Oh my God, is it him? It's
Sinatra, Mendoza,
Oh, my.
come fly with me. Let's fly away.
All right.
Like
We
you-
let you be here.
Yo,
Relax.
you know what? You totally just killed it with that. That was horrible.
Oh, dear.
He's gonna get all the ladies now. Watch. When he gets all the DMs, you're gonna be tight.
Like a dreamy apparition, he just showed up. Oh, my God. It's so good to
Singing.
see you again.
Yo,
Singing.
So good to see you.
When those dudes that used to DM Teddy start DMing you, yeah.
No. No. By the way, I'll tell you their names. Just block them. Just
Oh,
block them.
shit.
Just go ahead. Shout out to See, I'm not going to do that with you, Sonny. Cut that out.
I
Or
thought
leave it in.
Oh my God.
In any event, on the Monday Night Wrestling program, Michael Cole said, no, or was it Corey Graves, said Curtis Axel was the brother that Bro Dallas never had.
Yo, that shit was so fucking awesome. Oh
Yeah.
my God, dude. I was dying when he said that. I actually rewinded it.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute. Yo, and he had me.
You
with
heard
that.
it right the first time, and I was like, really? We're just going to pretend? We're all just going to sit here and pretend like his brother isn't right there?
Yo,
Like,
he was like, yo, oh my God.
unbelievable. I don't know. I don't know.
Yo, honestly, that stuff.
I sit here and pretend like my brother isn't right here all the time.
Yo, haven't you done that since you were like
Those are the thoughts and opinions
6?
of the Glamazon, and they do not
Goodness.
reflect Ruby Mendoza.
Yeah, because you acknowledge yourself.
It is so good to see you again, Ruby.
Thank you. I appreciate
I've missed
that.
you.
I am here. I was gonna say something, but Teddy always seems to flip my words, so we're gonna keep it.
Because Teddy makes you nervous?
Yeah.
Don't be nervous.
So let's keep on keeping on. Sasha Banks and Bailey taking on Samantha, fucking local competitors, basically.
And here comes your weekly Bailey slander from the GM himself.
I have nothing to say about Bailey. my whole thing. Who were these two
Local
these
competitors.
two local competitors
Corn fed girl.
looking like two hoes from Lucille Roberts? Like I was like, what are these
Yo,
doing?
you know what? That's exactly look like they came out of a commercial for Lucille
I was
Roberts.
like, who are these two?
What's Lucille Roberts?
Lucille Roberts is
Oh,
an
Jesus
all-female gym, much like the Evolution pay-per-view, which you will see. Same thing.
Yo, what was
Same
it?
thing.
Oh my God, please don't start calling it Lucille Roberts because I'm a cry.
It is. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Isn't it Curves?
Book it. No, there's Curves and there. Oh, did they change it?
No, isn't there a new one now? That's
There's a new one called Curves.
Curves.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this with y'all.
Lucille Roberts, Curves. Yeah, all for the big girls.
Yo,
all for the big girls.
It just made me think of that episode of South Park where Mr. Garrison is a girl and he goes to the gym and it's called Lesbos.
Oh. shout out to all my lesbian listeners out there.
Lebo.
Labo.
Quick question. Did they announce the location of the WWE Evolution pay-per-view?
Yeah, it's supposed to be in Nassau Coliseum.
Yes.
It's gonna be at Long Island.
In Long Island.
Long Island.
So do you think that'll affect the attendance? Logistics plays a part in this, or
For the viewing party?
no, for
Oh.
the actual event?
Pay-per-view.
Sonny's just like, for the viewing party? Nah, everybody gonna come here.
Where
It's
his mind
fine.
is.
We're gonna have a good time no matter what. It's gonna be a
I don't
Halloween
know.
party.
I think I gotta go. I think I might have to go to this event and be in attendance and like make sure and be at the security and no men are allowed.
There will be tens of people at that pay-per-view, so you enjoy yourself, Dara. You do. You do that.
I'm gonna be there with a hi Teddy.
Yes, you do. Long Island, huh?
Long Island.
Long Island.
There you go. There you go. There you
Yes.
go.
Oh God.
New York stepdaddy.
It might
Long
actually,
Island.
you know what? That might actually give me a reason to be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna take this night off and then ask Kervin to take care of the party and while I go out to Nassau Coliseum.
Yo, he's gonna be front row. Like, hello.
Yeah.
Would it be wrong for me to say that I'm gonna be front row with a stack of singles?
Yes, that would be
Wow.
wrong. That is not what we're gonna do today. That is
my
the disclaimer. These are the thoughts and
words.
opinions of Sonny. I couldn't even get the name out because y'all got me
Wow.
so tight right now. I'm calling Allison on Facebook Messenger right now. I'm gonna tell her what you said.
He
I'm gonna like,
just
your man
called the
is a chauvinistic
entire
Puerto Rican. Don't take
division.
the mic away from me right now.
You know, sometimes when Tara becomes upset, things happen like that.
You see, I said that because I know I would get her upset. So, nah, seriously, I was
I
just
hope
joking.
Vicky Guerrero comes out and she does strip, and I hope it's right in front of you.
Excuse
I hope
me.
she's saying "excuse me" the whole time, and I hope she does strip in front of you.
You know
I
what?
hope Mae Young Zombie comes for you,
Oh,
and I hope
God.
she strips for you too.
Shout out to Mae Young. Speaking of bodies I can't stand to look at, Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman had a confrontation for week number 6 in a
I
row.
love Kevin Steen. He's amazing.
Yo, I'm here for that feud.
I mean,
He came off a cage. What else can he do?
it's just okay. How are we gonna keep making Kevin look like this little bitch for like how much longer?
I don't think he's gonna look like a bitch for that much longer. Because honestly, at SummerSlam, I believe he's gonna walk out as Universal Champion.
You can't come back from how he's been looking these past how many weeks again?
He's gonna be
6.
Universal Champion by the end of SummerSlam.
Is he gonna lift the Barclays Center and throw it on Braun? That's the only way.
No. Do you remember the stipulation they threw in? The stipulation they threw in was if I win, no matter what, whether it's count out, disqualification, submission, or pin, I get the Money in the Bank briefcase. So there's going to be some type of finish that he's going to be able to weasel his way out, walk out of that match, limp out of that match with the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Roll out of the match.
And then when Braun and Roman have their match, and some schmoz finish where Brock doesn't get pinned, but KO comes in and he pins Roman for the title. It's gonna happen.
Isn't that pretty much full circle because Brock took the title away from Kevin Owens, wasn't it?
No,
it was so long ago.
Goldberg. It was Goldberg.
So long ago, I don't remember.
Goldberg took the
Yeah.
belt from Kevin Owens because he got distracted by Jericho.
But see, I still think they're gonna include Bobby Lashley in that Brock and Roman match.
Well, you know what? He's gonna get involved because I think they're teasing Lashley to turn heel, or to just do some real fucked up shit on Roman and Brock, and he might be the reason why KO is able to sneak in and pin Roman, because it's not.
I don't know.
Brock is not gonna get pinned. I could guarantee.
So you're
that.
saying KO's gonna have the belt?
At the end of SummerSlam, he's gonna walk out of there as champion.
I don't think so because he's not pretty enough. I tell you that all the time.
He had the
Vince
belt
likes
before.
pretty, but for how long?
It's
You blinked, it was gone.
But exactly, he was transitional champ. He's gonna be a transitional champ again. It's in order to get the belt off of.
I'm sorry, sir, but you have been proven wrong. Apparently, Brock did take the belt from Kevin Owens. And if there was ever a body who needed a belt, it's Kevin Owens. So, yes, you are incorrect, sir.
I think you needed a waist trainer,
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I've just read it.
according to the sources.
Yes, according to my sources. Yeah, it says right there, Sonny, you're fucking wrong. So, yeah. So, yeah, right there. Right there in black and white. So
I'm telling you, man, that's how Goldberg got the belt.
Well, it was so long ago, it was black and white, so it doesn't matter, because Brock has it now. So,
All right.
so Mickie James took on Natalya. My only question was, what on earth was Mickie James wearing? She looked like Wonder Woman. That's what she looked like, something out of the Justice League.
Which is Beth Phoenix's little get up. So it's like, stop it.
I'm used to the bell bottoms and Mickie James attire, and she had on like an iron brassiere, and it was weird. I didn't know.
Can you find yourself when you're that old? Like, can you
Oh
still find
wow!
yourself?
The ladies are getting no love from the two of you this evening.
She's a woman.
She
The
is.
ladies are getting some love.
What's so?
I don't
it's
know. I've
like,
always had something against her. That's
so
the
it's
problem.
like you're an ageist, man.
It's always her. No, it's always her.
You're
Because
an
I freaking love Trish and Lita, and they're old as rocks. So, like,
Damn.
but I love them.
Wow.
Yo, that's some real fucking
So far
ageist
we've
shit.
Did
heard-
y'all see the
And there's-
table for three with Lita and
Yes, I did.
Trish and Alexa?
No.
No, it wasn't Alexa.
Alexa Bliss?
Wait, is that a new one that just came out?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I saw the one with, it was, oh no, actually, it was Lita. No, wait. Oh, shit, never mind. I saw one.
I feel like you're lying.
No,
No, there was one with Molly, Michelle, and Candace.
that was the one I saw.
and then
I'm
there was
thinking,
one with Tamina, Charlotte,
yeah,
Natalia.
yeah.
Oh, I love Tamina.
That's
Shout out
the
to
one
the big
I
girls.
was thinking the one with Molly Holly. That's what
Shout
I was
out to
thinking.
Tamina. I do miss her. Tell Tamina I miss her, somebody.
Where the hell is she with her?
Well, her
She was at
her denim outfit?
all white. Yeah, she was.
Her all white Conway outfit?
Her knees buckle if you look at them too hard. Poor
Oh
thing.
no!
In any event,
I
speaking
know
of
when
things
your
that.
knees buckle
Oh,
exactly.
shout out to
Shout out to
the
Anonymous.
AOP. I gotta go.
Oh,
I'm not having this
my
conversation with y'all.
goodness. Titus Worldwide had a confrontation with the Authors of Pain, and let me tell you, Sonny,
It's all you.
Jesus. All right, man. Just
Breathe.
I'm trying.
You're okay.
I'm trying.
You're okay.
You all right, man?
I'm good. It's just the Authors of Pain. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
let's
they're painful.
let's move on to Mojo Rawley.
I'm fine with that. Another stud. I am really getting behind. See what I did there? Journalism.
God.
I'm really getting behind Mojo Rawley as of late.
We actually met a couple of people at the 9 a.m. banger that we went to on Saturday.
The what?
The shout out to
Let everybody know what the 9 a.m.
the 9
banger is.
a.m. banger is.
I know him.
I'm gonna
Go
tag
ahead.
somebody in for this.
The 9 a.m. banger is a beautiful wonderland where you wake up and you get to the wherever the function is located, and you begin drinking at 9 a.m. and listening to music and enjoying yourself around friends and whoever the.
That is grotesque.
It's amazing. It is borderline Candyland, and I definitely.
Okay, you've had enough. Okay, so
Sound like borderline alcoholism.
yes, it was great.
I'm sorry, borderline?
It's open bar. Open bar from 9 to 11:30
9 in the
a.m.
morning.
Open bar from 9 to 11.
Yes.
That's a hooky party
11:30.
that I used to go to back when I was in high school.
Jesus.
Ooh, that was so I saw two guys, and one of them was wearing a Royals War shirt, and I gave him a flyer for Yep I Like Wrestling, and then we got into this whole big discussion, and for some reason, shout out to Miyamo, Richie, and Orlando, those were the two guys. Some reason we started talking about Mojo Rawley, and I was the only one backing him up.
I'd back
As
him up.
always.
Him and Zack Ryder, those are bro me. I just
Nope.
no. Okay, I lost you.
You
Okay,
lost me.
Back to Mojo Rawley.
Thank you.
Okay, so he's huge.
Stud.
Yeah, he's tall, and he's always hype.
Yes.
I feel like if Sinatra had a persona, he'd be someone like Mojo.
Stop it.
So you're naming all of these qualities that Mojo has, right? So what does Mojo have that Braun doesn't, Teddy?
What is everything, Alex, for 200?
Yeah. Moving on.
Nobody even cares about poor Tyler Breeze. Gotta go.
Oh, I used to love Tyler Breeze. Not anymore. Once he did that Fandango gimmick, I've lost all respect for him. So Seth Rollins took on Finn Balor. Oh, did he? No. Yes. Stop.
Yeah, so it started off as Finn Balor taking on Dolph Ziggler.
That's what I remember.
Then Ziggler got disqualified. Then Kurt Angle came out and said, "No, we're gonna make it a tag team match." Oh, I'm sorry, that was in my Teddy Long voice.
Yeah, it
But
really
basically, that's who Kurt Angle is. He is the white Teddy Long, and he made a tag team match with Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, and he took on and defeated Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre.
And what was Teddy Long's favorite line? For that player.
You get to go one-on-one with the Undertaker.
And what is Drew McIntyre? A fake Undertaker.
No.
Oh my God, is he?
No.
He's huge.
Fake Undertaker with whatever he has going on and those briefs that he wears.
I don't know
I
about that
don't
one.
know, but his long hair,
No.
white.
Long hair, that jacket, trench coat with no sleeves. He's annoying.
Well, I do like his entrance music. So someone somewhere said, "Oh, this would be good for him." But the best part of that match, Finn Balor's body is amazing. I mean, he took CrossFit and upped the ante. Like,
So, yo, next match was Ember Moon
Oh,
versus
okay, I
Liv
see.
Morgan.
I'm here for it. I want to know if anyone out there knows how Liv Morgan gets her tongue blue. Teddy?
well, on Friday nights, you suck off a Smurf, and that's how you get your tongue blue. How the hell would I know?
I don't know. It's so cool, though. That is amazing. I'm here for it, though. Didn't we know that Ember Moon was going to win, though? Like,
Well, yeah.
Normally we do, but 2 weeks ago she lost, and I was highly embarrassed. She lost to Sarah Logan, of all people.
Well, it was because
she
it was
huge.
It was setting up this match.
yeah.
Sarah Logan's scary. Like, if she try to fight me, I'm scared.
Anything from Kentucky is scary.
And those are the storylines you get to look forward to when WWE Evolution arrives. Teddy!
yeah.
Are you really co-signing Teddy on the?
I'm sorry. At least I didn't call them strippers.
I was joking.
Oh, no, you weren't.
It was a joke.
No, you weren't. Speaking of strippers, Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley for week number 76 had a confrontation, and yeah.
I have a note here on my notes.
Do you? Because I have
When
one
I take
too.
notes, it says mer.
Yeah. I just wrote suck. That's all I wrote. Like, it's just like I'm so over this.
You know what my note says? I predicted it last week.
See.
That's a long note. You need to make shorter notes.
Just one word notes, please.
One word note.
One
All right.
word notes, please.
Here's my one word note. Okay.
I predicted it last week. Girl.
It's just it's terrible, and I don't know where it's going.
I'm
but
over it.
Roman-
like we knew it was gonna happen.
Roman needs an evolution of his own. Yeah.
He needs to lose the vest. He needs to lose the theme song. We need a whole new.
Just a change.
Yeah.
Just a
I mean, you know what? Lose the vest, remix the theme song, and that's a start.
Yeah, Shinsuke didn't even steal the theme song from anybody. He still remixed his. Like, hello?
Yeah. I mean, perfect example.
At this point, they could do anything with Roman. Just do something different because it's not working, and now they're forcing him down our throats. See what I did there? See what I did there? That's journalism.
Roman got beef right now. He's a little distracted.
If Brock leaves with the championship at SummerSlam, I'm gonna be really annoyed.
You and me both.
And if Roman wins the championship I'm gonna be really annoyed.
You and me.
It's
both.
so corny. We've done it so much. I'm so over it. Like, I can't. I can't.
Like,
Well,
Wait, quick question. Why, if the Shield broke up and Dean and Seth went on to do their own separate gimmicks, why would you think that the WWE would keep Roman with this Shield look?
Vince McMahon absolutely loves Roman Reigns, much more than I love Roman Reigns. So he's going to force us to like Roman, and it's just not working. He's just not working. And Vince hates to be wrong. Absolutely hates it. So, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how much like Vince is gonna love him after he's been having so much back and forth on social media with New Japan Wrestling. Like, that isn't that like against the rules? It's not a thing. Am I bugging?
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to like ignore them and act like WWE is the only thing that exists for the kayfabe reasons?
Yeah.
Unless there's a working relationship that's gonna be coming off very soon.
Oh my God, my dreams would come true, and I would be the happiest girl. I would come skipping into parts unknown.
It's not like Bullet Club gets enough freaking advertising every time there's a show on TV, because there's a lot of Bullet Club shirts every time you put on.
It's a lot of Bullet Club shirts at Yep, I Like Wrestling events.
Oh yeah, that too.
I
But
saw a guy on the train with a Bullet Club shirt. Oh,
Was he delicious?
no. The
Oh.
exact opposite.
Oh.
He was Ruby Riot. Like, just the exact opposite of delicious. I was like, ooh,
and those are the
I
thoughts
can't
and
do it.
opinions of
Not to be
today.
confused with Ruby Mendoza.
stop it. No one believes that. Your brother's dreamy. Stop it. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we move on to SmackDown?
Yes. Let's move on.
So, after last week's fingering of Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, then rubbed our noses in it. See what I did there? I said fingering and then rub a nose in it because that's journalism. Speaking of things that don't change for 100 years, like Roman Reigns, Randy Orton.
So
Botox is working.
oh shit,
Sorry.
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
I'm sober.
For once. So this is what sober Tara looks like.
Boring.
I've got a pun that Covid's going to love. There was no evolution for Randy Orton. See what I did there? Wow. Suck on that, Coven. Suck on that.
Ember Moon was on the moon.
Yeah, he's boring me. And
Yeah.
it was the whole promo was wow. And yeah, he took a swipe at Finn Balor, but he needs to change. He needs to change. I've seen the same Randy Orton for almost 15 some odd years, and I'm over it.
So let's move on to the first match of the night. It was Sieng versus Rusev Day with no Aiden English.
Yes.
I was a little disappointed by that.
Why?
Because I like the intro for Rusev with "It's Rusev Day," because he's been spinning some bars. Like, he's been coming out with some real creative
Yeah,
stuff.
but his bars are the worst bars you will ever hear. It's WWE.
But it's fun for wrestling.
For how many weeks?
He did it. Yeah, he did it for a while, man. Yeah.
Did somebody say bar?
Shout out to alcohol poisoning.
Oh,
Bringing
shit.
families together since the 80s. Yeah. The best part of that match was Zelina versus Lana in a cat fight. You know I love a good cat fight, and that's what Lana should be doing. Lana has no business as an in-ring competitor. She is a great manager. Zelina Vega, she's a loud Latina. Again, put her as a manager. They did exactly what they were supposed to. The catfight spot was dead on. That's what those two ladies should have been done. They need to stay in those roles.
You are such a fucking chauvinist pig.
I'm
yo. I swear to
sorry,
God,
like-
man.
But I actually agree with Teddy. I don't want to see anything be forced.
No, but the thing is that they're more talent. No, okay. So
By the way, when I dreamt it, you said something totally different, but
Oh,
just putting that out there.
Jesus Christ. Oh God.
I'm saying,
Listen, no, seriously. All kidding aside, Lana showed that she could do some interesting stuff in the ring when she was at the Royal Rumble during the women's Royal Rumble match. I liked what she did. I thought she was okay in it.
Sonny.
Zelina Vega, wait, hold up. Zelina Vega, she's done some really cool stuff in the ring, especially on other talent, and I'm looking forward to seeing what she does. So I'm not gonna knock them because I think all the women that's on the roster now, especially compared to the women from yesteryear, are way better and way more deserving right now.
Well, would
Teddy,
you like
if
to
you-
go,
no,
or
no,
should
Teddy,
I? I
Teddy,
mean,
please,
I
by all
mean,
means.
I'm just going to say that was all wrong, and yeah, no, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Lana is better as a corner person. I don't know what you saw at the Royal Rumble, but what I saw was not good. And Zelina Vega, I don't know what she's capable of.
I take it back. Never a Rumble. I meant to say Money in the Bank.
Is that what she did? Oh, she was climbing a ladder. No, the spot they did.
Yo, those are the thoughts and opinions of Teddy.
Hey, how is that a
And they do
disclaimer?
not represent the thoughts or opinions of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
I literally described the match.
I like Lana as an influencer. I like who she is on social media. I like when she doesn't have the accent. I like when she's not acting like a dumb blonde or fighting like when she like cat fights. I can't stand that. But her wrestling does still need some work.
Oh no, it definitely needs
She's
more
very
work. No, she's
Eva Marie-esque.
she's still green. Oh damn, yeah, she's still green. But the thing is that she's better than what she was before. Cause let's think about it. When she was,
Yeah.
man, yeah,
You can't get worse when you come into the WWE. Like,
yeah, but she's improved. I mean, she's trying to do better. There are people that do get worse over the years.
okay.
Hashtag JBL.
Oh, shout out to JBL.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm just like, what? I can't.
It was on a past episode.
I don't-
Go back and listen. I said that JBL started to decline as he had the championship.
He did.
and it's a fact. Some people do decline, and I think she's improving. And it's only worth us giving her a chance to get better.
She's had 5 years worth of chances, Sonny. How many more chances do you have to give this woman?
She has some bad injuries, man.
Ah, okay. Yes. It's very dangerous climbing up the stairs. Yes. Anyway, the best part of that match was the cat fight, and the second best part of that match was Aiden English and Lana arguing backstage. Precisely why you never let your girlfriend and your side bitch meet each other. That was the best part, the way they were arguing backstage. I love it. And you saw how Rusev was like, enough! That's how you get when your side bitch and your girlfriend meet each other and they try to gang up on you. That's how it is. Never put them in the same room. Ever. Shout out to the Grand Concourse. Many a cat fight over one guy named Julio. Yeah. Shout out to all Julios out there. See how that goes? See what I did there, Sonny? See what I did there?
Speaking of jobbers,
Oh! And that's called a pickup, Sonny. Catch up.
R-Truth was
Unwatchable. That's what I
defeated
wrote
by
there.
Samoa Joe.
Unwatchable. That's what I wrote.
Yo, his entrance was longer than the match.
Oh my god.
These past couple of weeks, every single time a wrestler comes out and I don't know who they're going to wrestle, and then I hear Samoa Joe's music, I know who's going to win the match. That's kind of annoying.
Samoa Joe is the largest human being ever. And what closet did we get our truth out of? I haven't seen him in years.
Yeah, I actually forgot about R-Truth. When I saw when I was looking at the results, I was like, R-Truth is still there.
Mm-hmm.
R-Truth was definitely doing splits off the top turnbuckle though. He looked very athletic, but his gimmick needs to be tossed. But Teddy,
There's a lot of tossing here today.
Yeah, be careful saying tossed around Teddy.
So Asuka took on Billie Kay. And I went to the kitchen and made a sandwich.
What is wrong with y'all today?
I can't deal with the Iconics. I
Listen,
can't.
I'm actually for the Iconics. I'm actually for Asuka. I'm actually for
Thank you.
everybody. So let's come on.
Here we go. This United Colors of Benetton ad he wants to put on over here.
the Iconics are a watered down version of the Bella Twins.
Yes. Who were already watered down to begin
They're a
with.
version of the Bella Twins that can wrestle.
Yeah, they're much better than the Bella Twins, man. Come on.
And the Bella Twins are twins, and they still can't give a good promo. No? Okay.
You're not
I'm
gonna
just saying.
get. You're not gonna get any pushback from me.
Not getting
I
any
mean,
pushback from me because I
I'm
mean
just saying.
the one thing that the Bellas did get better with was their facial expressions, but their freaking once they open their mouth,
They
on
talk
the mic,
like this when they have to deliver lines. Right, Bree?
The one thing the Bellas got better at is marrying people to stay in the business.
Even
Shout out to
their mom
John
did
Cena.
it.
Yeah, she married John Laurinaitis.
Come on.
Gross. Then yeah, like the Bellas. No, I have no love for them.
He's
But the
a-
Iconics,
People
either.
power.
He's a wrinkly queen.
Oh goodness. Speaking
God.
of wrinkles, James Ellsworth was fired
What was
by
that?
Paige.
What was that?
Waste of time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bringing him back was a waste of time. Having him face Oscar in 2 reverse domestic violence matches was a waste of time. And now,
Wait.
and now,
Wait, hold on, real quick. I gotta stop you. Can we make this a thing and call intergender matches reverse domestic
that's
violence
all it
matches?
was. It's a what? Because a man beating a woman, no, that's wrong. But a woman beating a man, that's funny. Book it. Thank you, Stephanie, for killing China. Anyway,
Yo!
yeah, I had to put
Yo,
it in
the
there.
thoughts and opinions of Teddy are his and his alone, and they do not represent us at
Sonny,
all.
don't
Teddy,
hate me.
keep going, bro.
Don't hate me.
I'm going
because-
home.
I respect your thoughts and
I'm
opinions.
going home. Bye, guys. See you later. I'm going home.
I'm leaving.
D-Generation X.
Oh my
So,
God.
not only was James Ellsworth fired,
She kicked him.
Paige had on these 1986 Jordache G's with the zipper that goes way up to the middle of your
Yo.
chest. Like, what the freak was
Oh my
this
God, I thought
about?
it was just me. I was looking at them and I was like, yo, those look so uncomfortable. They look mad hot and itchy. She must be having a soup brewing.
Yes.
Like,
Oh,
it
I
just,
think I saw a picture of her. She looked like she got those shits from the concourse. 'Cause I saw a
yeah,
couple
it
of.
faded. It was
The zipper lands right in the middle of her chest. That's
Yeah.
how long it is. It's like, it's not a fupa, it's a flapper. Like it's a flat, like a flat vagina. That's what that is, a flapper.
I'm just saying, I'm very used to a snazzy GM. Thank you, Teddy.
You're welcome, Zoli.
And as much as I love Paige, she's not giving me snazzy GM. She's giving me. I used to date a abusive man who was Mexican, and like, now I'm here and I don't know what else
Shout
to
out
do.
to Sin Cara. Fucking racist. Sorry, what was his name? S.A.
Rey
Rios?
Mysterio.
Alberto Del Rio.
That's a Rios.
Say real.
They all look the same to me, Sonny. Don't bother me. I'm high.
Yo, dude.
But speaking of men I will never sleep with, Carmella took on Becky Lynch. And yeah. Again, I made another sandwich. I make a lot of sandwiches in Jersey.
Again.
Lynch,
Wait,
go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
Give him the disclaimer. Go.
Those are the thoughts and opinions of Teddy, and they do not represent the thoughts
It's
or
Tara's
opinions.
birthday. You can't disclaim me.
I like wrestling.
When you're talking about the ladies, he can. Do it again.
The views and opinions expressed by Teddy are his and do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of Your Bad Like Wrestling.
Tell me one time
Let me-
Carmella put on a good match when she didn't look like a man. I'll wait.
The views and opinions expressed by Teddy are his and do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of Your Bad Like Wrestling.
She's terrible.
You just need a drop. You just press the button. That's what you need.
Yeah,
'Cause-
It's terrible.
But why are we doing this for Becky Lynch now? Like, what's the point?
And is she
Why are we
now
pushing her?
Becky Balboa? Because they keep saying Becky Balboa. Is she no longer Becky Lynch? It was there a name change I was unaware of.
It's just giving her the whole gimmick of being that underdog Italian stallion from Rocky and shit.
Oh.
Rocky Balboa.
Oh,
Becky Balboa.
that's where that was from. Oh, okay. So speaking of writers who don't know what the fuck they're doing, Sanity lost for the 3rd week in a row. So we waited for them to be called up from NXT to then lose 3 times to those forgoes the New Day. Now here's my problem.
Whoa!
Oh, sorry.
Shout outs to all the Fagos.
Thank you.
All the Fagos. Those
Thank
are the thoughts and
you.
opinions of Teddy and Ruby.
See.
Wow.
See what I did.
You know
there,
what,
Sonny?
Teddy? You cannot give any more disclaimers out. You've been banned now.
The best part of that match were the Usos watching that match because
Oh.
they dead said that the pancakes tasted like dirty hot dog water. And then they said, wasn't that the one that came out of his singlet? So that part of the match,
Loved it.
hilarious. But I think Vince does it on purpose to be like, oh my God, look at all these people that Triple H made so great. I can't wait to bury them.
Jesus.
Is it
It's
not?
like-
No, she's right.
It just makes me think of that whole writers' room as like a Game of Thrones type of situation.
It is.
It is. It's terrible. But no, she's right. The Usos being at ringside was the best part of that fustercluck. I love the Usos. They could bang my pussy like a pinata. I'm saying
Oh my God.
like a pinata.
I don't even know how to even.
I'm just
Never
saying.
mind.
What
Okay.
kind of pinata?
Naomi.
Why are you asking, man?
Naomi is so lucky. That's all I'm gonna say. She gets to have both of them.
All right, can we move on to the last match of the night?
Oh, there was more.
Wasn't a match.
That was the last match.
Oh, well, I'm just trying to move on to something else.
A baby almost got
You're
kicked.
talking when the baby was killed, like Gene Snitsky.
Oh yeah, punt the baby.
Yeah. Another low point in WWE history. Shout out to Gene Snitsky. It wasn't my fault. Miscarriages everywhere.
No.
Yes. The Miz threw his baby at Daniel Bryan. Yeah, miscarriages.
miscarriages.
See what you did there? See what you did there. So, yeah. All this was just to set up.
that was horrible. Right?
Miz. Oh, it was great. Curvin is laughing his ass off somewhere. So,
He's still laughing at Ember was on the
Yeah,
moon.
he
Stop
is.
it.
so that whole
was
ridiculous
funny.
segment was just to plug Miz and Mrs.
But
That's
it was
it.
a great show. One episode and I was hooked. I'm ready.
Yeah, I want to see it. I mean, talk a little bit about it.
Honestly, it didn't feel manufactured. It felt organic, and that's what a lot of the shows that are reality television and people just want to see how they look outside of the WWE ring or the universe or anything of the sort. It looked organic. It looked like they were really enjoying themselves. It looked like they were having fun, and it was damn funny. I enjoyed the whole episode.
I think the thing is that the Miz was on the real world, so he already like knows how to just be himself, and he's not like the other wrestlers who are on like Total Divas, like Rusev, who kind of like freeze when they're on the camera when they're trying to be normal because they're so used to being their persona. That's just who the Miz is all the time. So you get this, like, he's lovey-dovey, he's silly, he was naked, like, you have all these aspects, and it just works really well, and Maurice doesn't take herself very seriously, and I think that's what made me fall in love with her while watching the show, because she's just laughing at it. Anybody else would have been like, you think everything's a joke, yo? You want to play with me all the time? Like, I can see someone arguing with him because he's so silly. Like, I can see that being a problem. Have you ever dealt with that?
Are you looking at Sinatra Mendoza?
Yes.
No comment. I plead the fifth.
Oh, Jesus.
Boring.
I watched the show, was not particularly impressed.
Were you doing something else?
I was.
Okay, so you were distracted.
I was a bit distracted, but that's the only way I can get through Smackdown is if I'm receiving oral sex at the same time. But I will give Ms. and Mrs.
God.
exactly.
My dad watches.
Oh,
listens to
hi.
this.
Do tell your father I miss him. Please do. I will give it one more shot.
What's up, Pops?
And then after that, I will not watch it again, much like Total Bellas. Like, it has one more chance to impress me, and that's that.
I think I'm gonna go home and watch it tonight and see if I like it.
Yeah, you got two perspectives, so I feel like, or three, but we agreed on this side. So I feel like.
I think of you and your brother as one person anyway. So.
So are we together, the better Mendoza?
Well, I think your father is probably the better Mendoza.
Do tell your father I miss him. If I had to choose which was the better Mendoza, I mean,
Speak the truth, Teddy.
yes, Tara, your brother is like really, really cute and really, really dreamy and smells really nice and has a better podcast voice and is much nicer. I'm sorry, I've actually lost where I was going
Is there
with
anything
that.
else?
I'm sorry. What was I talking about?
I'm a potato sack,
Oh,
apparently. That's what
sorry.
it is.
The better Mendoza. No, I love them equally. That's what I was getting at before I was sidetracked.
But Ruby's better.
I mean, I do have a poster of Ruby in my house. Like, I'm just putting that out there. Like, I do not have a poster of Tara. Like, I don't do that.
Is it a poster of Ruby or is it like some random dude over some random dudes? Some poster of a random dude with like a cutout of Ruby that you took a
It's
picture of.
Ricochet and Ruby's face.
Oh my God! Yes, shout out! I slid out of the chair, Sonny. I slid out of the chair. No, I love my Mendozas equally. I really do.
I'm really getting a kick out of you instigating a feud between the two of them. By the way,
We can't get them to fight. They love each other too much. We cannot get them to fight.
I think it's because they fought enough when they were younger.
That's true. There was a Swiffer I heard involved.
You know, you can get us to fight. We have to bring my mom, and when she's around, we fight for some reason. I feel like she enjoys it too, so it could be.
Do tell your mother I miss her, please.
I will. I
Please
promise.
do.
I will.
So, Sonny, this has been been fun, but I have an Uber waiting, and I've got something for me waiting at home.
Stop lying. Ubers don't even go to Newark.
Yes, they do. Shout out to Newark. Sonny.
And that's what's going to be at home with him. It's going to be the Uber driver that he takes out of the Uber.
How I pay is my business, Sonny. Sonny, take us home.
So thank you for joining us for episode 31 of the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast. I can't believe we reached 31. Before we move on, I want to say a big happy birthday to the Glamazon spoiled brat princess, Tara. She's like a little sister to me. And on behalf of the brand, my name is Sonny Sofrito.
I am the greatest general manager in Yep, I Like Wrestling history.
And Sinatra Mendoza. And talk to me, but only if you're talking dirty.
And finally, the princess of Yep, I Like Wrestling, Tara Marie, a.k.a. Hello Glamazon. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining me on this spectacular day.
Happy birthday,
It's
darling.
my birthday months, so I will be expecting gifts, for the next 2 months. I don't mind. Thanks.
Yeah, it doesn't really work like that.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I still love you guys.
All right. So take it easy. Peace out.
Bye.
Roger that. Here's a bonus outtake for you from our recording. Check it out.
Did you know that another way of describing whipped cream is tortured milk?
Somewhere Curvin just laughed his ass off at that joke. So, Sonny, taking a long way around for a joke, but okay, guess I'll take it.
Don't mind me.
Yo, that was the stupidest fucking joke ever.
Talk about the long way around, but yeah. Unbelievable. Tortured milk. There's 30 seconds of my life I'm never getting back.
Not Sonny's crying laugh.
That was a joke right out of Curvin's playbook.
Oh man, that shit is one of the stupidest things I've ever fucking heard. And I'm being.
I can't wait till he edits this and he wakes Allison up from that.
God.
Okay.